Match number 3 of week number 2. We have Revenant against Griffin. This is going to be a very good matchup, I feel like. Very important as well on who is going to win the group stage. Left side for Revenant, we have Lapras, Trevenant, Zoroark, Blissey, and a Venusaur. And on the right side, we have another Dodrio popping up now with a Snorlax, Clefable, Chandelure again, and a Mimikyu. Mimikyu now getting kind of ignored again after the latest nerfs to the Pokemon. The play rough nerfs actually hit pretty decently, as the cooldown is now very high. And yeah, you're gonna be... I mean, you're gonna just die more often because your play rough will just not be up. So it's still annoying, of course, but not as annoying as the was in the latest patch. As we have a Dodrio as well, let's see if it's gonna be agility or jump kick drip hack. As we have a Snorlax getting an invade done, he already steals the blue buff away. Trevenant having no chance right now. Focus Band's gonna proc. What does Snorlax have? Can he get away from this? Actually, no, he doesn't steal it. He secures it as Trevenant was trying to invade. Sorry. Make sure that his team is not losing any of these buffs. I thought that Snorlax was counter jungling, but it actually was the Trevenant. Oh, that makes more sense. This actually doesn't make any sense, because usually Snorlax is the one invading. As we may have Mimikyu hitting level 5, doesn't matter what. Snowy. Let's see if it's going to be play rough or maybe the Shadow Claw. And now it's going to be the play rough, going onto Shanzi here as well, looking for the first KO. And Griffin picks it up right here, as they're going to score a good amount of points. Going to onto Lapras next round. Play rough's going to come through. Lapras dropping on HP and taken down maybe. Makes the berry just in time. As they all score their points, so 39 in total. And it's going to be the Tri-Tech again as well, for Illusion. So probably going to be another agility game as well. As we have 5 points going in for the Trevenant. Another overheat Chandelure. Oh, he was overheating there, so he couldn't auto-attack him. And 25 points out-gun for Ivysaur. Bit of a disaster here for the Chandelure player. As Trevenant scores more points as well and gets level 5 done. Ah, that was not great. Ivysaur does fall in the end, but it's for sure worth it for Revenant, what just happened. I mean, I guess you can't play Flamethrower in these games, right? Like against Lapras, against Zoroark, you can't really play Flamethrower. They can just run you down. But is the overheat really this strong for it to be played over other attacker Pokemon? I mean, maybe. As you have Chandelure going down now as well. So Griffin losing a lot on bot path. As you have Mimikyu looking for the gang. Shadow Sneak's going to connect onto Ivysaur. This should be an easy KO. Play rough comes out. As he finds the reset, so he's going to dive onto Zoroark. Looking for the next KO right here, but dash away. Should be able to get Zoroark to safety. Play rough will not get Blissey. Not enough damage right now. As they get away, with just losing one member so far. Trevenant the low HP as well, and Trevenant might fall. And yes, he does. Mimikyu picks up another KO. As the Speedster duel is going to happen, and Dodrio just gets completely destroyed by Apple. As Revenant picks up another KO right here. 27 points going for Griffin. On bot path now, 21 points for Chandelure. Mimikyu just stacking up the attack rate right now. As they're going to start up this Regice. Zoroark doing the same on top. Both teams currently prioritizing a few different things. As Revenant's going to try to see this one away, but there surely is no way. The Woodhammer was actually kind of close in the end. The Woodhammer could have gotten it, but not quite, as Reggie like, you know, being picked up by Griffin, by Revenant. As again, both teams having a bit of a different priority so far in this series. Griffin coming now back on bot path, while Revenant is going to try to be strong on the top side of the map. Shadow Sneak lands into Unite Move instantly. Going to try to take down Zoroark. Do enough damage. Heavy Slam comes out as well. And yes, they do so. Play rough as well onto Blissey. 2 quick KOs for Griffin. As Revenant gets surprise attacked on by this Mimikyu. Nicely done. Also, this is so annoying. Like, Zoroark, the moment he drops out of his Mimikyu Night Move, he's instantly going to get Gravitied as well. But he does have full heal, of course. Oh, they're going to look for the KO onto Chandelure. He's 1 HP. Can he get away? Yes, he doesn't. The overheat damage comes out now. And the Yawn connects. And Chandelure getting a nice KO here. But he walks up melee back into Trevenant. He's going to get Woodhammered and taken down for sure. Shadow Claw Unite Move. I don't think that Unite Move was quite needed, but he wants to make sure he gets the KO onto Chandelure. As he just overextends a tiny bit too much. I think he forgot about Trevenant being around, apparently. 176 to 117 points now. Zoroark's dashing all around. Gravity's on the ground. Lapras actually Unite moving, looking for the Dodrio, but can't quite connect the wave. As we have Illusion with that agility and Tri-Tech build that we also saw earlier being played in the latest series. Which in the end didn't quite work out. It's just difficult to teamfight with it sometimes. But there's not too much CC on the left side. There's pretty much just Revenant and an Ice Beam on the ground. So Dodo should have a good time. He's going to dive onto Venusaur. Venusaur also with Night Move. It's so low. Venusaur gets the 1v1 KO, but just barely. Crowley's able to clutch it out with the help of the goal. As Mimikyu goes in, you Night Move there, Mimikyu onto Trevenant. That's not the target you might want to go for. Shadow Sneak is going to land, but he's going to instantly Horn Leech into the double Woodhammer. Play rough, not enough damage to take down a defender. And Griffin now have to run for their lives. And Venusaur is on his way back to bot path. Huge KO there for Crowley and Revenant. Yes, agility is fixed now. They bug fixed it a few days ago. So yeah. Agility can be played again as Regice drops to half HP. Crowley's going to try secure it with that beam. There we go. Beam comes out. And the Ice Beam of Lapras is able to secure it. As Revenant's going to try to go forwards now. Hornleech there onto the Snorlax. Trying to Woodhammer him. As we have 31 more points going in. Actually, Dodie's going to fully stack right here. There's only coins on the ground. He's going to be very happy, but I hope that his team doesn't go down right here. Zorak diving deep onto Chandelure. Does he have enough damage? Yes, he does. He finds the KO. Assassinates the enemy attacker. And now Revenant should be easily winning this fight. They get 3 KOs. Looking for the 4th one. As Dodie's going to try to do something. But Dodie just might walk into death right here. Almost taking down his way. That's 4 KOs now. He just walks back in. Goes for a Unite move. Goes for a 1v5 play. I don't know about this one. As Venus is going to dunk in 47 points. They lose 4 members. That was such a nice Woodhammer. Oh my god. That Woodhammer was crazy on that blue buff. 238 to 244 points now. Griffin still with a small point lead. Because of Dodio being able to backcap. I told this is going to be a close series. Both of these teams are looking very good so far in the Asia Champions League. So, yeah. And this is for sure probably the match of this week number 2. As we have Blissey getting assassinated here and taken down by the boost outtake of Dodrio. Now Griffin's going to try to go for Venusaur. He's going to have a nice Unite move, but Mimikyu's going to go forward as well. The Unite move gets interrupted. The beam comes out. And Mimikyu in a terrible position. What can Snorri do right here? As he has to run away, he's going to get Horn Leech again. He's going to miss the Shadow Sneak. He's looking for the play rough. He finds it onto Crowley. Can Crowley lift this through? And yes, he can. Mimikyu doesn't find enough damage. Resident guards as well, trying to keep Venusaur alive. As Revenant's going to start up this Regieleki now again. Down to half HP. Final Feint attack is ready. Heavy Slam. Doesn't get it. As Dojo again is going to score some more points. Putting Griffin into a much bigger lead. But Revenant picks up more KOs. Then also the Regieleki. They're just going to let it walk in. I think they know that Revenant will not go for this anyways. Because it's kind of risky to go for it. But Lapras can maybe look for a backup. I think Lapras might be going for it. We shall see. But Revenant doesn't want to overextend now for a few points there on top. Not actually going to go for it. Zorak, Lapras are both going for it. Can they make it in time? That would be a lot of points going for Revenant. Oh, it's running out of time. Can they make it? It's so close. But Zorak will make it and Lapras, they both make it. 41 and 43 points. No, even 82 points. It was perfectly timed for the double time. Holy. And now Revenant's in a great position. As they go ahead by over 100 points. That was perfectly timed. That could not be any better, any closer. As they get 41 in and then the double time points as well. Nicely done by Revenant. As now Griffin. They have to do something. They're the ones behind now. And their late game team fighting is not all too amazing, I have to say. Rayquaza just chilling around. Mimikyu looking for a flank, looking for the Shadow Sneak across this wall. He's looking for it. He finds Venusaur. He gets the Shadow Sneak done. Bliss Assist now here to try and keep Crowley alive as he goes into Unite move. And Mimikyu just explodes. Nodu's going to try to fight in this way now, but Tri-Tech agility in this late game team fight's not doing too much. But they find Crowley. He gets the ult on. Snorlax able to find the CC, find the stuns. Onto Venusaur, they take down Blissey as well. And now Griffin can start up this Rayquaza. Zorak still has Unite move though, so it's not a guaranteed Rayquaza either. They're kind of scared as well. Lapras still at full HP. That Ice Beam does so much damage as well. He's going to go up with the Water Pulse. I don't know if they can do much about this right now. They're going to try to go for Shenru. Shenru's caught in a bad position right now, but the Gravity's there on the ground. Zorak dropping 9 HP. Using up, he's going to get Clefable. Dashing all over the place. Looking for Mimikyu. Finds 2, finds 3. Looking for Shenru next. Rayquaza low on HP. Shadow Claw goes in as he goes for the feint attack. Gets himself a 4 KO now. And Zorak clutching the game for Revenant Esports. As Rayquaza also picked up. Oh my goodness, man. Zorak in the end with a massive team fight. Gets Revenant a 1-0 lead in a very competitive game. Draft number 2, Griffin now picking up a Comfey with a double Speedster lineup, a Lapras and a Mew. And Revenant with a double front line, double attacker, Blastoise, Trevenant, Venusaur, Ninetales, and a Clefable. That was such a close first game, so I'm going to hope this is going to keep up as well. Heading to the second match. Gonna see how that's going to go. But it was a very exciting late game. Both teams being very evenly matched. But Revenant clutching out the win there with their Zoroark. Yes, we have a Comfey Leafy on top path. We're gonna try to get bullied early game by the Squirtle. Comfey trying to be aggressive as well, but the last hit goes over to the Squirtle as he gets the water gun damage in. And now Lucius on the wrong side of the map. He's running over to the goal, but if he goes down, he's gonna donate over 2 KOs. They're gonna get 4 points in. Can they take down Leafeon? Yes, they can! Weird decision. 2 KOs giving over for 1 stack on the Leafeon. As they now also have to run back towards top path. As we have Griffin looking for the next KO, maybe right here. Yeah, weird decision by Griffin to just both go and just die. I guess maybe they thought they would be fine. But Zoroark now also top path. He's going to pick up that Comfey. He's looking for the feint attack onto the enemy backline. But can't quite connect it as I have to cast from the minimap a bit. Zoroark diving in again, has the Comfey on. Can he go look for the KO onto top path? And yes, he gets the Ivysaur done. Just a bit of minimap casting, not a big deal. As you have Zoroark looking for the next KO, right? Finds the slash, finds another slash, feint attack comes out. Does he have enough damage? Not quite. At Snowy. Now has to maybe run away by Snow. He's going to just return instantly, again looking for the slash, find a feint attack, but just doesn't have enough damage to confirm the KOs onto Squirtle. As you have Tensei looking for level 5, it's going to pick it up right here. Hopefully it's not going to be enough. Maybe it's enough. It's going to be enough for that level 5. And pick up that Wood Hammer. It's going to be very important this game. He has to control Leafeon and Zoroark at the same time. So those Wood Hammers have to be on point for Revenant A to maybe take a 2-0 right here, which would be a huge win. As they're currently undefeated in the Asia Champions League. I think they're currently 4-0, so if Revenant wins this one, they're first place out of the group stage, which is of course huge. So you're only one best of 5 away from representing India in Thailand. So yeah, Revenant looking great in the Asia Champions League. In the India Open, they only got 5th place, which probably was quite disappointing. As I'm pretty sure Revenant is still a fan favorite. At least they were last year as well. Not sure if it still is right now. As we have Zoroark getting dropped as well. Comfey on the ground now. Comfey also getting picked down. And Venusaur with the Paladins is going to pick up a quick 2 KO. Any Indians in chat? Is Revenant still a fan favorite? Maybe some Indians in my chat can answer me. As we have 30 points, another 30 points maybe going in, but no, Zoroark is back now, but Gravity's on the ground. He's going to get pushed, he's going to get hydro pumped into the wall. So low on HP already in this Venusaur, looking quite strong. Gets a KO onto Leafeon, diving onto Snowy, he's dropping low on HP. And he's 1 HP. No, he gets the auto attack's going to follow him. They're going to break the goal. That's 87 points going in for Revenant. As they're going to pick up Regieleki next. And yeah, Epit has to do a lot of work in this game. For sure, going for Paladins, probably the right choice in this game, going up against 2 Speedsters and a Comfey. You would just get dove one if you go for Beam. And those Giga Drains will help you stay alive. As Mew's now alone on this Regirock, it's going to take ages. Revenant looking for the push onto the second goal, top lane. Regieleki. And it's going to go in as well. That's another 20, 16, 30, and 20 points going in for Revenant. As they completely take over the first 5 minutes of the game. And the 2 Speedsters falling very far behind. And Mew cannot do Reggie alone. So Mew has to stop doing it as well. And now we have Griffin trying to break bot when they do so. 28 points going. They're going to try to go back onto this Regirock now. But Revenant with a over 100 point lead. As Griffin picks up the Regirock. But yeah, the Speedsters currently not getting anything done with the early power spikes. As Epit on this Venusaur is looking absolutely massive. Exataria spawn. It's going to be difficult. You have to dive, right? You have to dive into Ninetales, into Trevenant, into Gravity, into Blastoise. How do you dive this team? Right? They have so much CC. It's actually disgusting for Zoroark or Leafeon or Lapras even to play the game. As we have no Lapras looking for the flank. Ice Beam is going to connect. Not quite, but they get the iframes in by scoring. As Griffin's going to go for top score as well. They're going to clear the second goal on top. So currently just running around, trying to even out the game. As they're now only 80 points behind. Bad team fighting is difficult. You're running into Blizzard Avalanche. You're running into Gravity. You're running into Woodhammer. Horn Leech. You're running into Surf Hydro Pump. Like, it doesn't stop. Revenant has so much anti-melee. that I guess Mew has to do a lot of work in this game when it comes to team fighting. Because Mew should have a free time, at least. But Zoroark and Leafeon and Lapras will be struggling going up against this. As we have the next Regieleki spawning. And this could be a base push. I don't think Revenant's gonna go for it, but who knows? If they want to crush Griffin right here, they might maybe look for a base push. Regieleki down to half HP, Mew's gonna try to steal it away, and Mew has that beam up. Venus was gonna use Ignite as well, but no, the beam is gonna steal it away. So they're gonna try to flank now to Ninetales, who's gonna try to stay alive with Clefable. Clefable also low on HP, they're gonna go for it. They're gonna try to get the dive onto Ninetales, and they do so successfully. Trevenant trying to peel away, but the Apple was a tiny bit too late. This Apple is gonna try to clean up a double KO for Leafeon on the right side, and now Apple is alone. He has no chance. As Griffin picks up 3 quick KOs, a 4th one as well. It's now down to Blastoise, he's gonna eject button forward. Apple just trying to buy time for his team to respawn, to be able to defend the Regieleki. But now, Griffin is back in this game, finding a nice flank here onto the attacker of Revenant. And Apple not tanky enough yet on the Venusaur to be able to live in a 2v4 scenario. As Griffins are going to head towards the Regirock, outnumbering Revenant. Blastoise still having to defend top. And I think Venusaur is just going to farm right now. I think Revenant should just drop this one for sure. Clefable trying to steal it away. What does he get? He gets close combat and he almost gets it. Honestly, worth a try. It was a, yeah, it was a good try. Something that is for sure worth it. Even if he dies there, it doesn't really matter too much. It's just a level 10 Clefable, so good attempt. Venusaur farming a lot of experience now, level 12.5. But Zoroark now getting his Shadow Claw plus on level 13, which is going to be, of course, quite deadly with those perma stuns. As he's looking for a back cap right now, 50 points can go in. Revenant looking for the fights. Luis is going to score 50 points. Lapras using Night. Go back to bot path. Hey, spectator, please, man. Yeah, he scores 50 points, but there's a fight happening. Man, as Apple dropping on HP right now, gets beamed. 4 members down. Revenant falling in this team fight. They lose 50 points as well. 4 of them go down. As Blast is also going to fall. They're able to defend their goal zone. And now Griffin in a huge experience lead. And also in a point lead. As we head into the next Regieleki in 5 seconds. This one is important. Griffin has to get rid of this, because this would walk towards their base on Rayquaza spawn. So Griffin just has to make sure that this goes down as fast as possible. And Revenant knows about this. They're going to fight this, of course. Hornish goes through. This could be the final team fight already, maybe. As they're going to use all the Ignite boost. Revenant as well. Zoroark has to dodge it. But Clefable picks up herself Revenant. This could be huge. Hornish comes through. As they're going to pick up Zoroark, they're going to pick up Mew on the chase as well. The cameraman still stuck in the same position. I just don't get this camera spectating. It drives me crazy. As now Revenant, 3 members down of Griffin. They're going to start up the Rayquaza instantly. Regieleki still pushing towards the enemy base as well. They're going to just go for the Rayquaza. Even if they lose it, they're going to try to run towards the left side base to score points. Regieleki now in the home base, but it's going to be 5v5 for Rayquaza, who has going to have to move. Ninetales goes in, but Leafeon seats it away. And now Revenant, they're going to lose 2 members instantly as Trevenant is going to try to run towards the left side to score some points themselves. Same for Blastoise, but Trevenant solo HP. Zoroark is around. Zoroark is going to find Trevenant. As we have Griffin now scoring points with Comfey. He's even going to find himself a double KO. And Revenant throwing the game away in the end. Oh no. 120 left, but I don't think they have a chance anymore. Snow even has a shield on. And yeah, we head into a 3rd game. As we have 100k damage on Mew. Doing... Yeah, it was out on to Mew in the end, as I said, right? The melees had a hard time, but Mew putting in a lot of work on this attacker. Draft number 3 now. We have for Revenant a Umbreon, Blissey, Blastoise, Venusaur, and a Leafeon. And the right side for Griffin, Snorlax, Clefable, Mew, a Zoroark, and a Blaziken now, making its way into week number 2. Revenant dominating the last game until they kind of threw it away on the top path team fight for the second Regieleki. But it's still looking like the stronger team. And then again, the Rayquaza decision, I understand it. You know, you have Regieleki pushing towards the enemy base, but I mean, if you're all going to die, you know, when it gets secured by the enemy team, then the Regieleki also doesn't do all too much. I think they were a bit too hectic on just burning down this Rayquaza. Of course, they had a good opportunity to secure it. As we now have Crowley back on the Leafeon. Already level 5. Oh my god, that's so annoying now for Snorlax and Mew. Going up against level 5 Leafeon with that Solar Blade. I see what Blaziken can do. Blaziken pretty much not seeing too much play currently. As it needs just too much experience. That's the problem with Blaziken. It just needs too much experience. And the early game can be an absolute struggle If you pick it up too early, you're going to get buzzworld and you have no chance of ever playing the game. So it's very difficult right now for Blaziken to do something in tournaments. It's of course excellent in solo queue, but that's about it. As we now have a fight on top breaking out, 4 against 2. Griffin's going to dive in, but also Revenant picking up a KO on bot path. Leafeon probably gets himself onto the board in level 6. As Revenant is able to not go down on top in the 4v2. So nicely done by Blissey and by the Wartortle not to go down. As you have Story going for the invade though, as I say that Blissey just get picked off and taken down. And what, Revenant? It's looking for the fights. The Milo here onto Zorak as they're going to go forward. Solar Blade, Leaf Blade. So much damage coming out of the Leafeon. Next Solar Blade will be missing, but Clefable should be getting run down. Maybe no, Clefable actually runs away towards the goal. Picks up a berry, scores 2 points. And Clefable actually makes it out alive. Nicely played. The Solar Blade being a bit whiffed there. Big Clefable will get Clefable to safety and even gets that one more stack in. As we have Genius now, might be caught right here. But is able to get away. This Clefable is being so aggressive again. Apple, Paladins, Giga Drain once again. The enemies have pretty much 4 melee Pokemon, so I think it's quite good, right? Blaziken, Zoroark, Clefable, Snorlax. It's very easy to hit Giga Drains and reset the cooldown for it against this many melees. I think Beam would also be, of course, quite good this game. Beam is just always good. That you can move to... Oh, Foreman Heavy Slam! Going down onto Revenant as Griffin looking for the fight right here. But Crowley with a huge flank into Unite Move as well. Picks himself up in this team. 2 quick KOs right here. Looking for the goal dive now. It's 29 points and 16 go in. And Revenant is going to try and break this goal. 11 more points go in as well. Go down to 2 HP. Wonderful flank by Crowley in the end. They look great for Griffin until Leafeon appeared. I'm going to try to break the goal maybe right here as well. Blasto is picking up a few more points. Up, down, up to 24. And Revenant's going to get the first goal of the game done on top. As we have Snorri being locked up here by the Milo. Venusaur on his way to level 9. Already has it now. And of course Crowley doesn't have Unite Move now, but Venusaur has it. So still a big advantage for Revenant as they are also falling ahead in experience. 155 to 64 points. As the Registry will be started by Griffin. They have the overheat, so they can try to go for it. But Venusaur's just going to run in, maybe even pop an early Unite Move just to go down over Blaziken. There's Unite Move coming in. Overheat gets the last hit though. Nicely done by Illusion as he's going to try to run for his life now down to the berry. Switches back, fire punches away, and gets alive. Or gets out alive, as Mew also almost dying. Overheat goes back in, blasted with a nice Unite Move. They're going to try to go for the KOs, and the Solar Blade comes out. And Revenant still picking up some KOs at least after not getting the objective. Do they want to break this goal though? They have no experience anymore to farm now. They broke top and bot goal in 4 minutes, which means no NDDs for the rest of the game. And Griffin now having a lot of comeback experience, able to be farmed up over the next 6 minutes. So Revenant has to pick up these Altaria here on top and bot path. And Crowley has to keep being aggressive. And they need experience. Like, yeah. I feel like breaking this goal is just not a good decision. As to the next fight's gonna happen though, maybe it's gonna be fine. Ridge Lake goes in, Bliss Assistance goes out, but Blaziken secures yet another objective. SOV comes out, and now Griffin, if they win this team fight, they're gonna be so far ahead in experience. As Leafeon jumps in forward, can't find a KO. Blasto is still going forward again, Overheat being charged up in the toy grass. Blasto getting run down, but Snowy gets caught by Crowley. The 2 speedster players fighting, but Crowley gets a hold ahead and Leaf. Oh my god, triple KO now for the Leafeon. As he gets that Leaf Blade Soul Blade in 4 KO! And they can't even score! The goal is still up. Yeah, Leafeon is doing so well again with that new item as well. Doing so much damage. And this is what Revenant needs, their Cine KOs, otherwise they're just going to be so far behind in experience over the course of the game. And they don't have a big point lead either. They broke both goals, but it's only 80 points ahead, so it's not a lot to be happy about. And they can't really push second tier goals either. They're also not going very aggressive though. They're going to try on top path, Revenant fighting, and they're going to find Zorak. Maybe this could be it for a second goal push. As they try to go for Blaziken next, they get 2 KOs. And it's exactly what Revenant needs. They're also going to find Mew. But if they can be this aggressive and find KOs, then it's totally fine to break goals. It's just kind of risky because you potentially end up dying. But they get 3 KOs, they get more points in on top goal. And now it's looking try terrible for Griffin. As Crowley's just running away with this game. on Leafeon. Next Reggie also on bot path is up. Blaziken's gonna look for backup on top. 32 points will go in. They're gonna also break a goal. I want Blaziken to keep going on the left side now and take away the Indies. Honestly, he should be doing it. But I guess he's gonna get ready for the Regieleki. No, he's actually gonna recall. If I was the Blaziken, I would just maybe went for something, but they're actually gonna look for the team fight. Can they make it on time? That's the question. Regirock down to half HP. They actually look for the fight. Mew going forward, looking for Crowley, who doesn't have enough up right now. He's gonna jump forward, Leaf Blade doing a lot of damage and Solar Blade, but they get deleted by the Bliss Assistance. As 4 members of Griffin are going to down in this team fight, they only lose the Leafeon. As Goku hits a huge Bliss Assistance. That did so much damage. And now they pick up the Regirock as well, and now Venusaur can go to the top left side. Or Blastoise and pick up those NADs that spawned now as well. Yeah, Griffin's late game teamfighting is not great. It's gonna be very difficult now for them to do anything about this Venusaur as well. As they don't have much lockdown for it. They don't have a Slowbro or something, or Lapras to engage onto this Venusaur too easily. If Snorlax goes in, he can always just full heal, 1 heavy slam, or 1 yawn, and then just run to the enemy team. Let's see what's going to happen. Snowy now hitting level 13. Very important, of course, again. Zoroark wants level 13. Shadow Claw plus Stunning More is very important to be able to chain your combo. But Revenant is so tanky. They are so tanky. They have double defender with a Cliff, with a Blissey. And also that Paladin's Venusaur, so... I mean, yeah. Quite difficult. As we head now into the Rayquaza fight. In just a second. Oh, someone's caught right here. Only Clefable though. But this is no adventure Revenant again. Are they gonna go for the Rayquaza for a second time? I think this time they're more scared about it. As Regieleki goes in for Griffin. Griffin now with a tie in points. Which means Revenant is still winning currently. They're gonna engage here onto Snorlax now. They're gonna try to run on the defender Pokemon, and they do so successfully. Snorlax goes down. Zoroark now in the flank. What can he do about this? Looking for the engage. Venusaur has to be careful, right? He's gonna start dashing in, but he just instantly gets pushed out to take me looked as well. And Zoroark's instantly gonna fall. No chance. They do take a lot of damage from you. Yes, Leafeon's gonna put Revenant into a smaller lead again. With 125 to go. 4v5. As Leafeon almost getting caught here by Blaziken. If they can go Blaziken, then maybe we can go for the Rayquaza, but they're worried, right? Solar Beam, Overheat, you just don't want to do Rip It. Of course, they have Solar Blade and Venusaur Unite move as well, but it's nothing guaranteed. As Heavy Slam goes in now, into the block, looking for the side of the Blastoise, but he's jackbutting forward into the enemy team, looking for the engage for the Spot Rapids to coming through. Leafeon also jumping in, Venusaur trying to stay alive with their Bliss Assistance, and Snorlax and Zoroark just get overran. Instantly 2 KOs for Revenant in this team fight. They cannot deal with the Blissey and the Venusaur. And the Revenant is going to look to maybe dive onto these goals. 82 points going for Blissey. As they break down the goal, 48 seconds left. Now they just have to buy time, make sure Rayquaza doesn't go down. They're going to try to go into this Blaziken. Blaziken stuck in a bad position, Overheat being charged up. All they have to do is kill Blaziken right now. He has no way out of this pit right now. Clefable also falling. Blaziken goes down. More points into the enemy base. And Revenant are going to keep staying, I think, undefeated, unless I'm wrong, in the Age of Champions League. As Griffin now running out of time. And Revenant taking a 2-1 victory. Crowley with an amazing game, 82,000 damage on Leafeon in the end, having the most damage.